Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ari. I'm a Taurus Sun, Cancer Rising, Aquarius Moon, and a life path number 7. If you're not new here, thank you for watching another video of mine and choosing to support me further. It does mean a lot to me. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe before you do leave this video, especially if you're able to relate or connect with this reading. Today, everyone, we're here with a channeled messages reading from your person for all of my Leos who are watching. So, Leo will be seeing what energy is in your life currently, or the energy coming towards you when it comes to love from your person. You'll know who your person is. They're on your mind or in your heart. Before we get into everything, just please keep in mind, Leo, this will be a general reading. So please only take what resonates for you and leave what does not resonate out of it. As you can see, we have a huge stack of cards here, so we'll get into those next. But first, we will pull an oracle card just to see what message might be relevant for you, Leo. So let's see what we have. Okay, 2 cards. So let's just take both of those. We have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. We also have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So maybe, Leo, you're dealing with somebody and things have been shaky or feeling like they're being tested. And of course, Leo, you don't have to prove that you're loyal or you're with someone through whatever if they're treating you poorly. I'm not trying to describe that, but with the trust card, maybe you're trying not to be discouraged because of the faults, the disagreements, or anything that could damage this connection. When we have true love, this is the romance of a lifetime. So I do feel like there's a reason behind your faith, Leo, whether maybe this is something that you've been working on for some time with this person, with your person. They could also just be the person you want to be with. But let's see what we have. We're just going to pull from this deck here, Leo, randomly. As always, only take what resonates for you here. Okay. So let's stop right there, Leo, and then we'll have more as we move forward. First, we have, I've made a lot of sacrifices. I've made a lot of sacrifices. Trust what you feel around me. I want to show you different. I carry a lot on my shoulders, and I stayed in my comfort zone. Okay, Leo, I do feel like there has been some problematic areas between you and someone specifically. I feel like you, Leo, have been willing to try different ways, different avenues, or it's like, you know what, that's not my first preference, but because you suggest it, because you say so, I'll put my trust, I'll put my faith in you. But I feel like you hope that this connection isn't one-sided, and also just the feeling of feeling invalidated, like if only you had listened to me, it wouldn't have to be an I told you so moment. And I don't feel like you say this person is in the wrong, you turn out to be right. You don't throw it in their face, but it's like they don't give you as much credit as you deserve or as you appreciate. And I feel like you, Leo, you focus on the good, focusing on the positives that could get you through. But when there's been this after that, issue after issue, it's hard to have a poker face all the time, and we shouldn't feel the need to hide it. So I feel like your wants and needs are coming through, Leo. I've made a lot of sacrifices. I feel like this could be your energy. It's like, okay, if I'm going to have you in my life if I want you in my life. I'm willing to understand who you are. I'm willing to take into consideration your likes, your dislikes. Also, this person might be jealous, maybe they're insecure. And I say that because I stayed in my comfort zone. I do feel like this pertains to your energy, Leo. There could be opportunities that you knew were going to be good for you, and because they were good for you, they would also be good for your person. But this person, out of jealousy, out of envy, out of not wanting you to pursue what else is calling you, Leo, maybe you did stay in your comfort zone because that's all they knew. They only knew staying in their comfort zone. So to see you do something differently, that could have scared them. But you deserve a liberating type of love that empowers you, that motivates you, Leo. I carry a lot on my shoulders, your energy. And I feel like, once again, focusing on the positives, let's just pick up and carry on. But then, even if you approach it that way, I feel like sometimes that inevitable snap where it's like frustration, it's like not enjoyable. You're not naturally enthusiastic. I feel like that could be what you're feeling, Leo. But I feel like trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. You've had faith in it. You've had trust, but it's like I don't want it to pull or tear at me while I'm trying to pursue something that is close to my heart. We have trust what you feel around me. I feel like this is this person's energy. Follow your intuition, Leo. Maybe some of their actions come off as selfish, or it's like you try to give them the benefit of the doubt. You do for a moment, but then it doesn't sit right with you because it's like, I didn't even want it to get this far to the point where I'm thinking and analyzing their actions, but I'm doing that for a reason. I'm doing that because it bothered me. So I feel like you're shining a light on how you feel here, Leo. And I want to show you different. So we'll come back to this message, but moving forward, let's pull a couple more. As always, please continue to take what resonates, Leo. Let's do one more. Okay, Leo. So we have, I'm in my own lane. Let's play fair. You've changed me. I always feel your energy. No more roller coasters. And I can explain. Okay, Leo. So I feel like misery loves company. That saying might be relevant. But I also feel like it's when you latch on to this person's true character, true colors, their real energy. That's when it becomes nerve-wracking in a sense where we feel it the most. And it's like hindsight being 2020, understanding more of maybe what you want and what you need. We do have I'm in my own lane. I feel like this is the route you're pursuing, Leo, just not wanting to be held back by a person, situation, opportunities, negative emotions. So it's like you had me, but I'm doing what's good for me. I'm taking care of myself here. So I'm in my own lane. Also, with the you've changed me, going back to misery loves company, when we are around low vibrational energy, it could literally transfer onto us, where we start to feel like not ourselves, or we forget what it was before this person's energy started to combat our energy. So wanting to get back into that equilibrium, Leo, with for yourself, and the no more roller coasters. It's like, this is something I can do without. I included it because I knew that there was a solution, but you didn't pursue the solution. You just yeah, you just expect it to keep overriding issue after issue after issue. So then we have let's play fair, and I want to show you different. I feel like this is this person's energy because they get the memo. You're serious. Oh, Leo isn't there. Leo has me blocked, or Leo is short with me. And then also, I can explain. It's like, what is an apology when what you did, what you continue to do, no longer pulls on my heartstrings anymore? I feel like they want to clear, quote unquote, clear things up because they see the 180 effect. They see the difference. And I always feel your energy. So even if you're giving the space, Leo, I feel like your emotions might still be involved, and that's normal. Only take what resonates, as always. But I feel like even if you're giving this distance or you're separated for the time being, that's just a fraction because of how intense this has been for you. So it, even when you're apart, it might feel like you're still so up close and personal with this person. So I feel like that's more emphasis for you to nurture yourself, pour back into yourself, Leo. But that's what we have, Leo. Let's highlight a couple signs. We have Gemini. Any sign might be relevant. We have Sagittarius. Or that was definitely Aries. We have Gemini again. So Gemini, Aries. We have Taurus. Let's do one more, please. And Leo. All right. So that's what we have going on today, Leo. Thank you all for being here. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you all next time.